So here we go. I've typed in the equation just so that we're clear. I hit the button y equals. This screen here turned up with all these equations, or all these y equals. I typed in the equation we had. Everything's pretty normal. 300. I hit the cosine button, right? That's this cosine button here. Pi, just so that we're clear, you hit the second button right here, and then right there, that gets you to the blue thing, pi. I'm really careful about my parentheses. Here, we are talking about x. Yes, we wrote the equation in t, but I think it's a pretty easy transfer to see that we did it, that it's in x. And then keep scrolling over, and we got the plus 500. So I've got my first equation. I care about what the value of this equation is at t, or x in this case, equals 7. I could type it all into the normal mode of the calculator like you guys have probably done many times, but I believe I can also just hit second and table. And when I hit table, look at this. I can go right down here and look at the number 7 and see that the answer is 377.98. So I actually have this answer, the answer to part, I forget what letter it was, B, I guess, C, and it's right there. It's 377.98 foxes. So obviously we'd round that up to 378. Okay, that part's easy. Let's go back to the y equals button. Now, it says that this creature is endangered if its population falls below 300. So I'm going to go down to y equals 2, y sub 2, I'm sorry. I'm going to type in 300 so that I get that horizontal line I graphed. And then I'm going to hit the button graph here. So a couple things are going on. First of all, this graph is assuming that my x is between -10 and 10, and my y is between -10 and 10. That doesn't exist on my graph, right? So just the fact that I saw nothing isn't a big deal. What I want to do is hit zoom. No, I don't want to hit zoom. I'm going to hit window. I'm going to hit window because I know what my minimum value should be. My x min, the year, should be 0. That's the lowest year I care about. The maximum year is definitely 10 is more than enough for my max. The y is the number of foxes I have. So I'm going to attempt to get down here. And I think 100 foxes. We never go below 100. And we never go above, I think, 900 foxes, right? That's well within my window. So now I should see a nice clean graph. I'm going to hit graph now. And here is my foxes, changing sinusoidally. And then I should get a horizontal line here now. Boom. Great. So the years that I care about is that point and that point. I care when those two things happen. So what I do is I hit second, calc, and I'm going to go down here to number 5 to click intersect. So I'm going to click on 5. And now I go for my intersect, and it says first curve. Well, the first curve I care about is this blue one. I care about the intersection of that one and the red one. And then it says guess. And the reason why it says guess is it wants to know, bear with me, which point I'm looking for. So I care about this one here. If I just randomly did it, it might have given me this answer over here, but now it knows it's aiming for that one. I hit return, and I know that at year 1.3 approximately, the fox became endangered, and then I'm going to do it again to find this other point. So I hit second, calc, intersect, so I hit the number 5, and then first curve, second curve. They look like they're the same, but I can tell by the color and by the name that's listed up here which curves they were talking about. Now I care about this answer. Hit enter, and I get 2.9. So for about a year, from 1.9, t equals 1.9 to t equals 2.9, they were endangered. Okay, thank you very much.